Hi, Deirdre here. I'm just going to show you how to do the oatmeal cookies sheet. This one here, we've got calculations at the top of this sheet working out how much it costs for each particular gram, for example, of sugar. So we have the costs here per kilogram, and now we have to work out the cost per gram. So to get that, we're just going to divide by 1,000. So we're going to say equals the cost per kilogram / 1,000. Okay, so we're cost per kilogram divided by 1,000. Okay, so that's the cost of a single gram, and a single gram is tiny. So this is us just calculating out the cost per gram. So the next thing we're going to do then is calculate the cost per recipe. So we'll say equals, and we know that this recipe has 200 multiplied by and the cost per gram up here. And because the order of ingredients in this list in the cost per kilogram is the same as the order in the recipe, we can just use these cells up here. So that works fine for us. And press enter. And then we just click and drag down. So we've calculated the cost per recipe. We now need to work out our total, and we'll do our AutoSum and correct. Okay, now we know that this is creating 15 cookies. Okay, so the total batch of cookies is costing us 118. It's creating 15 cookies. So the cost per cookie then is going to be the 118 divided by the 15. So equals the 118 divided by the 15. Okay, so D18 divided by C20. Okay, so that's the cost of a single cookie. Now we're selling them at 45 cents, so the profit is going to be the sales price, so equals the cell with the 45 cents in it minus the cell with the 8 cents in it, and press enter. Okay, so we sold 14 of those. So how much profit did we make in total? That'll be the 14 that we sold multiplied by the amount we got for each one, which was our 37 cents. Okay, so we've done all the calculations now. Now we need to format it. So first thing we'll do is we're going to merge and center across here. Okay, they get merged and centered. Okay, and we might increase the font size. Okay, and we're going to select along here, and we'll put on our borders, all borders, thick outside border. I'm going to change my column widths out, and I'm going to reduce this one in. Okay, and maybe make this one a little bit wider. And I'm going to right align my headings there to match up with the numbers. Cost per recipe, I might stretch that one out a wee bit. Okay, and right align. And right align there as well. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to select across that and merge and center and increase it in size. And I've been told this is curls MT. So in here, we don't want to go hunting, so we'll start typing in CUR, and then as we type it in, it appears. So that's now got moved over to curls MT. Now we have that beautiful, we don't want to have to do it again for the recipe. So I'm going to select this cell here. We're going to click on the format painter, and that picks up the style of it. And you can see there's a paintbrush hanging out of my mouse. I'm going to click and drag, and that converts it over to the same style. So then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put on some borders down here. So we'll select like that. And we'll go all borders, thick outside border, and select where we want our shading. And actually can do it here as well. And put on some shading. Okay. And again, we use Control to select across, all borders and thick outside border. Okay, so our formatting at the moment in terms of decimal places, let's just bring this one straight to 2 decimal places and kind of standardize it. That's fine. This one here, we could actually change this and bring it to 2, and then you can see that's gone too far, and then increase, 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 and sort of standardize it. Now they're all to the same level, okay? And we could keep going, yeah, and maybe that would work that way, and bring this one here to 2 decimal places. That's 15, and maybe here that one, and we'll leave the 14, and we'll put them all to 2 decimal places. Okay, Next thing we need to take a look at is the print layout. So let's click on File and Print. And you can see it's again printing out. It's actually printing out a whole pile of stuff. And you can see there's a few blank pages that it's printing out as well. So that's not great. So we're going to set the print area. And at the moment it's landscape, so we don't really want that one either. So we select the area we do want it to print. So I'm just going to click and drag down. Okay, so that's the area I want it to print. And if you're not already there, go to the Page Layout tab and go Print Area, Set Print Area. Okay, so let's see what we have now. So File and Print. And you can see it's only printing a single page. That's fine. But the page is wider than it is tall. So I'm going to change it to Portrait. Okay, and actually we'll take a look at the scaling. So it's at the moment it's set to 50%. So I'm going to take it up to 110% and click on OK. That's grand. I might want to center it on the page from right to left. So I'll go Page Setup, go to the Margins tab, and that is center on the page horizontally, and click on OK. And you can see it's now centered on the page.